Once again, you're tuned into this Savour Show. Your host, yours truly, Joe, tasty and delicious savory. I want to be with you right here on 1570 AM The Light until 4 o'clock. It is now 2:43 p.m. in the afternoon. I told you earlier on the weatherman said warm, but I am saying hot because I am burning up. I am burning up. Mike says he got the air conditioner on. He's cool, but I am not cool at all. Mike, I'm hot and it's not flashes. Let me just explain. It is about 75 degrees right about now. The weatherman said it's partly cloudy. Tonight, they say a few showers is going to pass through. So, well, I guess I'll be going out later on, so I'm going to get wet, I guess. But just want to remind you about the Caribbean Friday nights. Tonight at the Footprints Club, 4185 Snapfinger was driving Decatur, 9 p.m. until 4 a.m. Ladies free until 11. I know I'm going to try to get there by at least 3 minutes to 11. So they can't say I'm not there before 11. DJ Ice will be in the house. So please go on over there. I've got, just coming up, I just wanted to let you know, just before I speak to my special guest, coming up, we are going to be speaking with Trinidadian. I must say that right, because they don't want me to say Trinidad alone by itself anymore. So I've got to say Trinidad and Tobago, which is Trinidadian designer Mel Simon. And Mel Simon is coming here. He is coming to the Metro Atlanta area. He is bringing the Simon Duncan collection, and that is going to be held at the Lamborghini. They said I wasn't saying it right, but it's Lamborghini dealership, that's 7865 Roswell Road in Atlanta. We are going to that fashion show, and like I said, me and my girl Lady D, we're going to go to that show because we want to sit on one of them Lamborghinis, and take a picture. Say this might be the closest I get to one, so I'm going to go take a picture in one of those. Also, you always wonder about twitching your eyelids. The right eyelid means you're going to be happy. The left one means you're going to be sad. Well, I'm telling you, none of that. Nah. It's a medical thing, which I'm going to tell you about later on. And, of course, some heartbreaking news coming up later. Tomorrow, we're going to be speaking with the one and only Miss Charmaine Joan. And we'll be talking about her one-woman play, Stronger Than Ever. I can't wait to talk to her. I want to hear about that. Also, reggae artist Egyptian will be with me tomorrow. Remember I told you about my youth restaurant? Boy, the curry goat's still on my mind right now. The curry goat is still on my mind. Anyway, I've got in the studio with me a very, very, very special lady. And I mean a very special lady. And it's Miss Yvette Maynard. Miss Maynard, welcome to our program.
Thank you so much, Joan. I'm happy to be here.
You really are happy to be here?
Of course I am. I'm grateful too.
Lord have mercy. I just like to mess with folks. Life Without Limits, this book. Wow. What a title. Life Without Limits. Can you tell me a little bit about that book? Because it does as an autobiography. Is this about you?
Sure it is.
So whatever made you write a book like that?
I started out writing the book for my daughter. I've got a 16-year-old daughter.
You do?
Yes.
You look so good. You look so good.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. I've got a 16-year-old daughter. She wasn't 16 when I was writing the book.
Oh, of course.
I wrote the book about 2 years ago. I started writing the book about 2 years ago. I wrote the book as an example for her, to let her see that hard work pays off. Struggles are necessary for you to grow. And then I extended the book to women. Mm-hmm. I am strongly into women. I'm trying to assist women wherever possible. And my challenge is that if by reading this book one woman fulfills dreams that she had on the table for a long time, mm-hmm. not able to run with, whatever, mm-hmm. it changes her life, I'd be happy.
Wow, so this is like an inspirational book. This is like an inspirational book, huh?
Yes, it is.
Wow. This is absolutely great. So you said you started this book 2 years ago.
Yes. Actually, when I started the book, I was into my 47th year. And I said to Aubrey, by the time I reach 50, this book must be finished mm-hmm. and published. Mm-hmm. I turned 50 in December last year, and by October last year, the book was finished. So it was an achievement for me. I was happy, I was elated. It shows that dedication pays hard work. It shows that if you're disciplined enough, there's nothing you can't do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you're definitely an inspiration to me because, Lord, if I ever start telling you some things about my life, this book is too small. I would need a big fat book like about this or episode or what is it now? Part 1, part 2, part 10, all the way up to about 10.
But Joan, that is it's easy to do. If you do part 1, then you continue.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then it's a continuous challenge for you, wouldn't it be?
Yes, it would be. It
Yes.
would be. It would be. Now, I just must say, this is great that your thoughts in when you're writing this book is that it would, if it can help other women, see some of their challenges and be able to face them and stuff. This is really, really, really a great thought. Tell me a little bit about yourself, though. I know that you are from Barbados. That's your original home.
That's correct.
Right. Tell me a little bit. I know you're a speaker and an author. Is this your first book? Did you write a book before? Or?
No, this is my first book.
Oh, okay. Because and then you're also a speaker. So what does that mean? You go and speak at functions and stuff. What is your subject that you talk on?
I mainly talk about my life. I'm comfortable talking about me because it gives women, and I concentrate mainly on women and girls. It gives them the sense of being comfortable with themselves. It shows them that there's nothing you cannot do, hence the reason for life without limits. There's nothing that you cannot do if you set your mind to do it.
That is really, really something. That is really something. Now, I know you're here in Atlanta for a special reason. Can you tell us what's going on?
Okay, I'm launching the book tomorrow in Austell under the auspices of the Barbados Honorary Consul to Atlanta, Dr. Edward Lane. He's also opening his new medical facility there, and it's a combination of the book launch and the opening of that facility as well.
Great. Now, do you have an exact address on this Austell location? I would certainly love to give it to my I'd like to give it to my audience. I'd like to definitely tell them where they can come and actually see you tomorrow. Okay? Now, in the meantime, while you get that information for me, when we what could we look forward to with you for the future? Do we look forward to another book, or what's going on? What's going to be next for you?
You can look forward to quite a few books coming next. I am hoping to be able to write a book that will target women as a workbook to assist them on their journey. Everybody's life, Joan, is different.
Yes.
It wouldn't be a hard and fast rule. It would be guidelines to live by for success. For everything you do, there's nothing you can do without God. You need to put God first.
Oh, absolutely.
A friend of mine gave me a book recently. It's the Secret Gratitude book. And I would like everyone, I told Arby 2 days ago, I wish I could buy a book for every woman that I know.
Right.
What it is basically is one page, you do it every morning, and I'm very much into this book. You get up every morning, I list everything that I'm grateful for. On the other page, I list what I expect to have through gratitude. So I write it in the present tense, so that I'm inviting it into my life. This book has worked for me because I have seen changes since writing this book. Like I say, you're always grateful. There are things you thank God for every day, but when you list them, to me, it's completely different. You just go on writing and writing and writing, and you could write for a very long time if you're really grateful for all these things you have in your life. And then when you get to the other side of the book, where you write all the things that you are inviting into your life, even though you want the best for yourself, the side with the gratitude, that list is longer than the side with the things you really want. Because in essence, all I want is to be peaceable, to be happy, and to be able to help who I know I can help, who I feel would appreciate my help, and it would make a difference to them.
Well, you are making a difference to me, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
I really, I'm really quite inspired, very, very inspired. I want to ask you this, because this is something that happens to me personally. Well, I think it's something that's happening. I always sit down for some reason and say to myself, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing or not. I don't think I am doing the right thing. But I always ask myself, what had happened? What was in my mom's thoughts? Or what had happened when I was conceived? In other words, I always feel, gosh, maybe I'm a mistake. Maybe she shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have. Because of the things that has happened in my life. You know what I mean? I just said, can't I just get this thing smooth? Can't I just get this thing right? So I always am thinking something in the back somewhere. Am I doing the right thing? Thinking this way?
You're not. Challenges make you stronger. You don't see them when you're going through them because you're angry, you're bitter, you're confused. But as long as you get to the other side, they make you stronger. You look back, you obviously wouldn't make the same mistakes again. They make you stronger. They make you appreciate who you are. They make you trust God more. I find that everybody has faith in God, but your faith is always tested when challenges arise and you think that you're not able to handle them. I think that if we would sit back and be quiet a little bit and think back to where we were before, we're obviously not in the same position as we are now. Where we were before and where we are now.